Yo, the people listening here.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 255.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, looking for the deserter, man. My mans ain't text me all week. I figured the twins might have took him out by now.
Well, I hit him up the last week. He was working the art of losing eye contact with everybody in the house because he said if he made eye contact, they want something. They had him.
Yeah.
And they would ask him, maybe a handoff or something or a request for something. I said, yo, now you're becoming a real dad. That is the key of life right there, is not making eye contact. I'm at the point where I'm hiding from my kids.
Right.
When they ask for something or they come around, like I will come downstairs, right? Because, working from home. I'll come down the steps in my little, time and taken away from my desk. And I'm like, just to say hi to everybody. And they have requests. And I'm like, bro, you have a full mom down here.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, man. Like, listen, I figured it out when I got older.
Okay.
Because, like, I was my parents' only child, even though there were other kids living around us for majority of my life or whatever. Yeah. I was my parents' only child for a while. You know what I'm saying? Until my sister was born.
Yeah.
But listen, what I realized was that, like, whenever I was getting on their nerves. They just gave me something to do. They'd be like, okay, well, you're clearly bored. So here, work in this workbook. I want to see 100 math problems. You know what I did? Stop going around them. I got the hint eventually. It's like, okay. Well, how about you vacuum the living room then? There you go. Boom. Right now, is your room clean?
Yeah.
Like, listen. So eventually, it's like you learn to start hiding from them people.
Right.
That's like you just being too nice and friendly.
I think that's what it is.
Because my dad will do it. It's like
it's just they put me to work, bro. As soon as I come down, and I start internalizing. Like, you think I'm a pump? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, put them right back to work, bro.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, man. Because I'm trying to. It's like a lot of shows I want to watch. Which another show I wanted to hip you to. Actually, shout out to Speedy. Speedy hit me to a show. It's on HBO Max called Warrior.
Okay.
And it's dope.
Like that?
Yeah, yes, we need to get on it, bro.
Okay.
First two seasons are in right now. I think they just renewed for the third and trying to get a fourth renew.
Okay.
But anyways, I want to watch that show, and I can only watch it when they're not around. And my kids always want to be around, and that's the no eye contact, bro. I can't hide from them anymore.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I don't know what a deserter is.
Just listen, Jay. Yeah. That's my advice. Well, the twins. Like, first of all, they can't want too much,
bro.
They can't want too much. But the older two kids, man, like, listen, just start putting in the work. Like, man, listen, they want your time. Well, guess what, man? Math problem time. You want to talk? You want to sit down and talk? Let's talk about this social studies. How about that? They start avoiding contact with you.
Yeah, I tell you, man, because like me and Khalees are playing. I'll get into what we're playing in a minute, but Animal Crossing is like I made the mistake of showing her that you can send messages to people. And she literally would just send me "I love you" message like 50 times a day, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I get it and I love it. But then she'll get upset with me, like, "Dad, you didn't respond." Like, well, baby, you sent me 5 of them,
and I'm right here,
and I'm right here. I'm literally right next to you. We're literally playing the game right next to each other. So I'm sorry if I didn't respond because you're right here.
Yeah,
she's learning early. But yeah, man. So the weather's being nice. I got yard work to do today.
It was hailing yesterday.
Yeah, but that's Ohio.
It was 80 degrees 2 days before that.
It is 60 something today, and it was snowing last week.
Yeah,
bro, I woke up.
No, it was hail. It was a hailstorm, man.
Yeah, but it was snow last week though, like literal snow.
I mean, I can accept snow, but hail.
That's Ohio, man.
It was ice.
Yeah,
It was ice coming down from the sky. And then it got sunny.
Yes, the same day.
Yeah,
the same day.
Within an hour.
Within the hour, you're right.
Yeah.
It stormed yesterday for a little bit though.
Yeah,
man. Like my wife put out blankets on the bushes last night.
Why? Because
it got freezing. Like I guess the plants would die. That's how I showed you how crazy the weather is here. The weather was warm enough for the plant to start growing because they come back every year. But then it got so cold that we had to put blankets around the daggone plants so they wouldn't die. That's how cold it was.
Listen, man, them plants ain't tough enough to withstand, bro. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Them plants wasn't meant to be.
Listen, I just do what I'm told, man. The wife just told me to do it. I'm just out here doing it, man. So yeah, I'm that point in life where I'm putting blankets around plants, man.
How she with trigonometry, huh?
Now, mind you, that doesn't work with her. Okay? I can't do that.
I know. Come on, man. You threw that one right down the middle. I got to take those. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get me caught up, bro.
I got to take those, man. That was right over the plate.
The mood will be totally different on the pod next week. Like, dang, Kev, act like I just saw you. You did because you're living on my couch. I love you, babe. Oh man, but other than that, man, nothing else going on, bro. I'm thinking about getting some barbecuing this week. This weekend, I should say, because we're at the point now where it's going to start getting nice every day.
Yeah, I hit that little cute earlier this week. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice, man. Little chicken, little bratwurst. You know what I'm saying? Threw it on the grill, man. And I made some more mac and cheese.
Did you?
Matter of fact, I think it's some still.
I'm gonna have a sampler platter before I leave.
There you go. Yeah,
take a little bit and check it out. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think what else is really going on. Slow motion, bro. Ain't nothing else really rocking, man. Just out here living in this crazy world right now. Everyone's opening back up.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Trying to get to that pandemic.
That's no PPE loans.
Yeah,
none.
No.
Don't do that.
Never.
All right? Don't do that. All right, man. Well, shoot. Let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
Oh man, I've been playing my Xbox.
What?
I know, right?
Oh yeah, because you were playing MLB.
MLB The Show.
Talk about
on
this,
Game
bro.
Pass. I got Game Pass too now.
Yeah. How long did you renew it for?
I did the 10 of them or whatever. I bought 10 of those little passes or whatever.
Like 6-7 months or
something like that. But I still had gold, so my gold actually carried that into July. So whenever that gold expires, I'm going to buy another gold and then just put another one of those Game Pass tickets on top of it, and I'll have another free year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'll just keep doing that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you didn't get the X, did you? The Series X. You got rid of that one that you got.
No, I got rid of the Series X I had. Okay. I get confused. I got the 1X.
Yeah. Okay.
I still got my 1X, but no, I did get rid of the Series X. I did have one of those.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You got a lot, kid.
Hey man, I really only bought the Game Pass so that way I could play the PC games.
Yeah.
Through Game Pass, whatever. I figured that was going to be a good investment, and I started playing Madden.
Really?
Yeah, I started playing Madden on PC.
Really? Well, how is it on PC?
It's not bad.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same game as
it is on
console.
It's not good because no, stop. It is not good because you sent me a screenshot of you scoring almost 177 points. So the game is not good. Like I had to remember that, bro. Like I knew someone would have told you about. How did you score 177 points?
I'm nice.
You finally played it and couldn't stop.
Right, man. Just picks, pick sixes and just throwing touchdowns. Well, Drew Brees had like 11 touchdowns that game or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I was out there just going
But
crazy.
MLB The Show. Tell me about this, bro.
Oh man,
this is all you've been talking about.
Listen, I might start watching baseball.
Really?
That MLB The Show is that good. I'm definitely going to a Clippers game.
Okay.
Hey, matter of fact, we should all.
We definitely should. Baseball's a good thing to see in person.
I'm saying we pack up, man. Take all the boys and
let's do it.
Yeah. Go to Clippers game. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, nice stadium too.
They do. It's just a good time. Yeah. It's just a good time.
Eat some some processed meat. You know what I mean? Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Have some. You know what I'm saying? Diamond Dog night.
Yeah, Diamond Dog. Yeah, fill our bellies up with
bad. It's gonna be quarter dog now. Inflation.
Yeah, inflation. There you go.
Yeah. Deflations is coming. But yeah, man, it'd be a good time. But MLB The Show is fantastic. And it might just be because it's a new experience, it's a new game I'm playing that I feel like that, but I've been having a ball.
Malik's always been playing. Literally, he came the other day, he was downstairs playing and he's like, "Oh, I didn't get no home runs or anything, but I'm winning." And I'm like,
want no smoke.
Well, he might want to play you.
Hey, nephew, what's up? You know where to find me, bro.
Yeah, he might want to play you because that's all he's been playing.
Yeah.
So,
it's a lot of, you gotta dig in, bro. You'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna check it out, man, especially with it being on Game Pass for free, which I found it to be, because remember, that was a PlayStation only IP for the longest.
Yeah, it was.
And now that it's on Xbox,
MLB wanted to open it up.
That's what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
They wanted to open it up, get rid of that exclusivity.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I definitely recommend it. It's a easy game to pick up and play. Like I play everything on beginner. I'm like, listen, I want to hit home runs. That's all I want to do. I'm not really here to. I don't know what an RBI is or
runs batted in, Kev.
Great.
Okay.
I don't know why a strikeout is called a K. Like I figured. Yeah, I'm like.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like.
Who are you playing with?
The Indians. Okay. I had to make sure that was still their name.
Okay.
Because,
yeah, enjoy it while you can. Yeah. Are you an Indians fan?
Yeah.
Who's your dad's team in baseball? I know your dad's probably watching.
My dad don't care about baseball.
He don't? Okay.
I'm gonna call. In fact, we keep on talking. I'm gonna call him on the pod. We asked him who my granddad's team was. He was a big baseball guy.
Okay.
But I don't know who any of their teams.
My dad's a Yankee fan.
Okay,
my dad
that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a New Yorker, true and true. But yeah, my dad, like, for opening day, he has a full Yankee uniform he puts on. Like, I had to show you a picture. He gets full into it. And I never can say nothing bad about it. Like, Dad, the Yankees are struggling
because they
are.
Dodgers?
I mean, he probably listen. Talk about New Yorkers, all right? My dad, like, even in football, he's a Giants fan. But let the Jets start doing good, he definitely is gonna put his New York hat on and say the Jets. That year when Pennington was playing well, was like, yeah, the Jets are doing. Like, Pop, you were a Giants fan. Stop.
Yeah.
So let somebody start saying like, okay, the Mets are doing good. Like, yeah, them New York teams. Like, bro, no, stop, Dad. You're a Yankee fan. I'm not gonna let you get that one off.
I thought maybe he just didn't forgive them for going to L.A., but Jackie Robinson, all that.
Well, he's a baseball historian. Like my dad loves baseball. But I wonder like who are you playing with though? But the Indians, are they any good?
The Indians were in the World Series like a year ago.
I don't follow baseball. And honestly, it's funny we're talking about this though because I really want to start getting back into collecting cards. Because when I collected cards as a kid with my dad,
Top Shot not doing it for you no more.
Top Shot, but I got to do the physical joints now, or if they can do it a way where I can understand who the players are.
I be thinking about some of the physical cards. Like my dad is a huge card collector.
Is he?
Yeah. So
I definitely need to talk to him. Now.
I've got he's got, but in turn I have because he's like, listen, all this stuff is yours anyway. But love you, Dad. But like, I mean, I got like just cases and cases and cases of basketball cards. Like that was kind of me and his. That was our thing in the 90s or whatever. Like when I was a kid, man, we'd go to the card collector shows.
That's where I want to go. I want to start going to them.
Yeah. So one day I have to take you by their house or whatever. Like he's got his collection is immaculate, and I had a little baby collection. It was all right.
Okay.
It was all right, but like I'm saying, I got like Iverson and Kobe rookie cards.
Nice.
I got a ton of stuff.
You
man.
start thumbing through. You see what that whose rookie card sold for like $3 million? Was it LeBron's?
Well, was it Luka? I know a Luka card.
Well, yeah, there was a Luka that went
crazy
for a crazy amount, but there was something that went. I forget whose it was, but yeah, I want to start getting into cards again.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the pandemic is doing things to us.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody got money to go. Yeah. So MLB The Show is hitting like that though.
It's a lot of fun, man. It's got me back in the base. I want to start watching baseball.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll watch baseball because it's in HD. And I thought I'll watch anything in HD. But yeah, I want to start watching baseball. But baseball is actually a fun game to actually go see, though.
It is because every time I've tried in the past to watch it on TV, I'm like, this is terrible.
It's too slow. You get a good nap in.
Yeah, but that's time I could spend being productive.
Yeah,
or, you know what I'm saying, actually watching something good.
Yeah.
But
true.
It is. But now MLB The Show has.
It's free with Game Pass.
Free with Game Pass. That's the only reason I played it.
Yeah, okay. I mean, because I didn't want to pay the $69.99, and that's another thing as far as like Returnal is it going. It's the reviews are dropping right now. People are really loving it. It's the first big title from Sony. You know what I mean? Because even with Miles Morales, it was a big title, but it wasn't the full price. So this is the first game that's coming out before Ratchet and Clank.
Hold on, what are you playing? Because I feel like you jumped the topic.
Oh, I ain't playing nothing, bro. That's what
really?
I'm not Animal Crossing. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
What's going on with you? You all right?
I'm at the point where I am trying to just fund Khaleesi's island and getting that done. I wanted to get some Persona 5 in this week, but it was busy at work, so I didn't have a chance to really get much into this week. And then Streeter with class was kind of a busy week for us, so I didn't get any gaming, and it wasn't a fun week. Just Animal Crossing. It's all been playing at my desk. During the day. Yeah, man, this is a sad time.
Are you having any fun playing Animal Crossing?
I am, because I do find Animal Crossing still fun. Which I forgot. I did have to relay a message to you. She definitely says she needs Uncle Kevin to get on and give her his extra DIYs. So you have to get on.
Yeah, I got her.
Each day, just send her that. But you just know when you accept her as a friend, she's gonna some random messages is gonna make your day, but it's gonna be in abundance.
That's fine. Well, listen, I'm just gonna need her to know that, like, listen. Uncle Kev may not be on very often.
I know. I told her. I already prepped her. And told her.
If you're looking for a response from me, my number is not hard to find. Yeah. That's the best way to reach me, baby. But I will do my best. But I'll definitely get you the stuff from Animal Crossing.
So to answer your question, I apologize for skipping over that. Ain't really much going on with me gaming-wise, other than, like I said, a little bit of Animal Crossing. Turned Persona 5 on for a couple minutes.
But now you done picked up the Game Pass deal too.
I did.
But that was just for the boys?
Well, no, it was for the boys, and my intention was to play MLB The Show.
Okay.
But I just didn't get around to doing it just because of this week being crazy. So I am going to play. Okay. And also another thing, when I would go to play, it'd be during the day, and the boys would be down. Well, it would be during the night. And I would go to play, and the boys would be playing.
Okay.
So the way we do it is like we do a Game Pass share. Malik signs in on my account. So while he's playing, I can't play.
But get it on your PC.
You get MLB The Show on PC?
No, I'm just saying, like, the Game Pass games.
Oh, I do, but they don't have MLB The Show.
Yeah, they don't have MLB The Show.
That's all I want to play right now. And, and that was my gripe with the Game Pass for the PC was, like, a lot of the titles I want to play were actually on console. So then I'm like, okay, do I want to get an Xbox One X? Because now I can get them in the higher frame rates, but I have to get a new system. Yeah. And, like, it's hard, like, now. Even trying to get an Xbox One X is crazy right now.
Oh, so okay, you actually mean the One X? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to try to get. I was going to try to get the One X.
Okay.
Or the Series X. I'm sorry, the newest one.
See, look,
I don't know the newest one.
Neither one of us know what's going on.
The newest one's what I was going to try to track down.
Okay.
And I can't because it's like the silicon that goes into it, like going into the 3080s, which is why no one can get them, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy now.
I saw now they talk about a lot of people won't be able to get a PS5 until the refresh. I'm like,
yeah.
It hurts, but that means that mine has just gone up in value tremendously.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I don't, and the thing is, like, I feel bad, but these people are out here clamoring for one. I'll be lucky to turn my PS5 on each week. I just don't, you know what I mean? Like,
that might change now with Returnal.
That's very true.
You going cop?
I know when we first got the systems, I was like, $69.99, whatever. I'll just have to pay the tax.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, man. I don't want to pay $69.99 for a game.
Nah, not at all.
That extra $10, I just don't want to do it.
Not when it's going to be $30 in 3 months.
Yes.
I got enough games to hold me over for 3 months.
Exactly.
You know
There's enough going on. But then also, one thing that's kind of getting me with Returnal, why I don't want to cop, you have to play it all in one sitting. Like, there's no saving.
Why? Like, bro, this isn't Sega Genesis. Like, bruh.
The only time it was saved is if you turn the game off, put it in rest mode. Okay? It'll save your point. But something happened, like you get an update, you got to start all over.
Or if I just decide to play another game.
True.
Because that's the Horizon Zero Dawn. I've still been playing that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
not much, but I've been playing a little.
Play a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Returnal, though, that's my thing that's kind of like a turnoff for me on it, is that it all has to be played in one sitting.
That's not good.
And it's made to be played multiple times. And I don't know if I like that either. But the thing is, the part that strikes me that entices me to want to play it is the fact of the haptic feedback on the controller. I keep hearing about how amazing that is, to where the droplets in the rain and everything that goes along with it, the triggers, everything makes the game like, okay, this is the truest. Besides Astro's Playground, this is the best representation of the haptic feedback on the controller. So it makes me want to play it, but I'm like, I don't want to buy it for $69.99.
Yeah, I got $25, $30 for that.
Yeah, I got at most. At most, I got 30 for it.
Maybe PlayStation Plus for it. I don't know if I could wait a year. I waited this long to play Horizon. I'm still having a blast.
Yes, and that's what kind of gets me with it. Like I see the hustle.
Yeah,
you know, I can see the writing on the wall of this hustle, and I've been around too long to know you're trying to get your money back right now, Sony. And as much as I want to give it to you, you're going to get it with Ratchet and Clank. So you got $69.99 for me out of that game. I'm going to play. I'm going to pay for that.
That'll be a good one, especially like you'll be able to play with the kids. I think that they'll really enjoy that too. Because are they getting bored of Astro's Playroom?
No,
yet?
not at all. Not even.
I know that's Danny's. That seems like that's kind of her game.
I came downstairs the other day in the cave, and I was going to go play Ghost of Tsushima. That was my whole intention going down there, bro. She's down there with her legs crossed, like she's like twiddling her thumbs,
quiet,
like just having, and I couldn't even enjoy it. She had the LED lights going. I said, you know what, ball out, babe. I'm gonna go back upstairs and go back and lay down. So you go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna play.
You know what though? You know what? She wasn't asking you for jack.
Not a jack. And that's exactly what I did. Matter of fact, when I went down there, I cut the corner and saw her in the cave, and I saw her toes and I saw her feet. I was out of there.
Yeah, it's like
if I make eye contact, it's over.
Yeah.
She gonna ask me for something.
Actually, probably not. She'd probably now. Had you asked, it's Daddy's turn to play Ghost of Tsushima, baby? Then it'll be like, oh, okay. Well, before you do that,
right?
I need
a chocolate bar, you know, and I need another snack. And by that
pizza.
point, I'm tired. Yeah. I don't want to play anymore. So yeah, man. I don't know if I know I'm not gonna pay $69.99 for no Returnal. I got $30 for it.
Yeah,
you know, cut the price on it. That's it, bro.
That's about it.
That's
the best I could do.
That's all I got for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
No, I'm not copying. You gonna cop?
No, I'm not copying. No, at least no time soon. Yeah. First of all, we've gotten so. Once I looked at the PS Plus collection and all those games that I haven't played in there, I don't have to buy a game for a while. And then I just got Game Pass too.
Yeah.
I'm not buying any games for quite some. Like, you're gonna have to really show me something if you want me to buy a game. Next game I'll probably buy will be 2K22.
Yeah.
And look, Game Pass, mess around and do that right.
It might get it.
Yeah.
It might get it. I mean, because think about with sports titles, they should have been done that. You know, because just pay it in this way, it is a subscription fee. Just pay for that because I mean, especially with 2K, it's been the same the last couple of years.
And as much as y'all banking on the microtransactions, like, give me the freedom of not having to pay the $60-$70 up front.
That means you got to buy a microtransaction here and there, Kev.
I would be okay with that.
Okay.
If I got the game for free, I'd be okay with that. I can drop a little twanky on the pack.
Yeah.
Little twanky on the pack.
How have the packs been in 2K?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not a dime. Matter of fact, I downloaded 2K on the Xbox because it was on Game Pass just to see if I got good odds. I didn't.
Really?
And I was like, all right, well, I won't be going any further with this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. They can take the price down on it because I'm like $69.99. I can't get it, but people are really enjoying it. You know, but
people just need a game to play on those PlayStation 5.
I know. Yeah.
We're looking for an excuse to be like, listen, only because is it PS5 exclusive?
It is.
Okay, so yeah, that's the excuse to be like, yeah, I got finally something else that nobody else can play. I got a reason to have this machine.
Yeah,
because we haven't really had that.
And what's there to play on Xbox?
Nothing. Still.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shoot.
These consoles shouldn't have come out.
I told you. See, now you're on top of my time. I told you they should have.
I thought we would have games by now, and it's like we don't.
Yeah.
We got, and I mean, 2K is a different game on next gen.
Would we have gotten games on if there wasn't a pandemic going on, though? Do you think
yes, I do think that we would have. Because, I mean, think about it. Every time we've gotten a system launch, we've at least gotten launch titles. And PlayStation did try. Yeah. They tried, and, and they did a great job of filling in. With some fluff.
Well, because the rumor was Miles Morales was supposed to be a lot longer, but they didn't. It couldn't
production
make it.
Time got cut down.
Yes, production time got cut down. But I couldn't tell when I beat it. It seemed like a
pretty
pretty
enjoyable game.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty good story. So.
Yeah, and you can play through it a second time. Like,
yeah, true.
It's a fun game. I'm surprised that the kids haven't kind of gravitated towards that yet.
I mean, Khalees is so wrapped up in Animal Crossing, and then Dan.
But Buddy, Black Spider-Man.
Bro, I'm just trying to get Buddy into like running the Fire Stick on his own. Like he literally reverts to his sisters for everything. As far not everything, but like technical stuff. I'm like, who are you? You act like you didn't come from Maloney's. Like I need you to take the controller and try, son. I made him I got him going navigating through Disney Plus right now, finding a show he wants to watch. And like, but yeah, I got to get the boy.
Does he like look at the remote and then he just kind of hands it to somebody else?
Yeah, I said he wanted to watch TV the other day. I said, buddy, put it on. I don't know how. I'm like, all right. Let me show you how. And I showed him. He's like, I'm going to get Danny. And Danny comes in and she fumbles through. Done. Show on for him. Hey. So I think it's a twin thing, bro. I think he relies on her for a lot, which is going to be interesting with kindergarten this year. Because we definitely. Oh, yeah. Sharita put them in the same class. And I told him to separate them. But she's like. Because I want him to because I don't want him to rely on her. And I don't want her to have to know that she has to be there for him.
I mean, I think maybe
but they'll be
first
fine.
Couple of years it'll be good.
They'll be fine. She sold me on it.
Listen, eventually, by the time they hit middle school, you ain't gonna have no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're gonna have a different schedule anyway. You'll be at the same school, maybe, probably, but hey, you're gonna have your own things going on.
Yeah.
But like once things open back up, man, you know what I'm saying? They had their own.
They
stuff.
have their independence. I mean, as we
talk,
talk,
I'm talking about even outside of like they're their own people completely. Yeah. But it's like, man, like he might like basketball, she might like soccer or ballet or dance or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they just have their own thing.
Well, they do that now because Dan and Khalees they were going to a dance studio and we tried. Before the pandemic.
How? Okay.
Okay, not now. Before the pandemic.
Vaccine ain't for them, man.
Before, and we tried to put Buddy in soccer and he yelled at the soccer lady. I told you about this story.
I thought Dan was in soccer with him though.
Nah,
it was just Buddy. Oh yeah, he wasn't feeling that.
Nah, I remember it lasted for all of one time.
Yeah,
I looked at Street in her eyes when we were there. I said we're never coming back. All right, this is it.
You know what? Has he ever been go-karting, or is he still too little? Maybe.
Oh, he would get into it with me. I don't think he would get.
Yeah. But like they have the ones for like the little. I think that would be something he really likes because he likes cars.
Where to go. Yeah. Or he can go and drive it himself.
Yeah, or get him one of those the things. You know what I'm talking about? The
big
little
wheel?
Yeah, no, not the big wheel, but the little electric cars. You know what I'm talking about?
That'd be my shins, man. What are you talking about?
No, it wouldn't. I'd be like, listen, boy. Find your way home.
You've been to our neighborhood and you know Dante, bro. He'd be around the corner somewhere, man.
You know what? Take him to the parking lot of the school.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Take him on the weekends. Take him to the parking lot in the school. Let him drive
he just started riding his bike
I think he would
on
like
his
that stuff.
He probably would. He's like his mom. He loves adventure. He loves like me. I'm not the roller coaster person. That's her.
Really?
Nah.
Oh wow.
Nah, I'm cool.
Why not? Why, you had a bad experience on a roller coaster?
When I was younger, man, here's the thing. Like I've expressed this before, but I've rode almost every roller coaster.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
That's it. After that, I'm done. Like I don't get a thrill.
But you didn't like it though.
No, at all.
Then why did you ride them?
I don't know.
Just
because I
did it
there because I ain't no punk.
Yeah,
just say I ain't no punk. But like I'm the kid who would go to the state fair and have to go to the first aid after going to that little roller coaster there. Like I thought I was gonna die. I'm throwing up and everything. But
but she still got. Listen, I gotta give you props for still just getting on. I will.
I've gotten on it, bro. Because I remember what it was at Cedar Point when they were saying like you could see Canada. I'm like, you can't see no damn Canada. I still don't know if I saw Canada. I just know I was close to death. I just know I got to the top and into that long drop.
The Millennium Force.
I don't know what it's called. I've done them all.
That was the one where that was like the highest one in the world.
Okay, that was
at that time. Yeah.
That was it.
I've ridden that multiple times, man.
Have you? But you get a thrill out of it, right?
Yeah, I have a good time with it.
Enjoy? See, I don't like it. Does Toy like roller coasters?
When the time that me and her have gone, she rode everything, man. She had a good time. Like, bro, this is just a completely random story, but one time we went on our senior trip, so it was years ago, but on our senior trip, we all went to Cedar Point or whatever. It was funny too because Mo was here, and I wanted him to go and whatever. But like he go to school with us, so he couldn't ride the bus. So we actually had to drive separate. So we went on our senior trip, but technically we weren't with the school.
Oh, wow.
We were just kind of like, we here. So you know what I'm saying? When they all had to leave, we was like, well. we can do whatever we want. We drove up here ourselves. Yeah, you know what I mean? But so we went up there, and I remember we went on. You remember that racer roller coaster? Like it was supposed to be the fastest one in the world.
Where your feet dangled.
Might have been. I don't remember. But I remember we got on that racer, and my homegirl, her hair came out.
Hair came out.
Yeah, like she had a weave ponytail, and it came out.
Okay.
So like they take a little picture of you, whatever. You just see her in the picture, like she like caught it in the middle, in midair.
Oh, that's dope. She caught it.
Yeah, but so like she's like in the picture, whatever, holding their hair, whatever, the hair flying behind her. Just Now, the funniest thing we had ever seen. We crack up about that to this day.
Really?
Yeah, like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I was like, you got hands, girl.
Yeah, she caught it in midair like that.
And we was going like 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And she caught it midair. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I was like, man, listen.
Was she an athlete?
She was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was a hooper. But I'm like, listen, you need to be playing wide receiver with hands like that.
To catch it midair like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Word, man. But all right, man. So yes, we talk about Xbox. Don't got no games right now. So rumor has it, there's a Mandalorian game that's rumored to be in development for Microsoft, first party studio.
Yeah.
Could that bring Microsoft back?
If they put it on Game Pass, man, like that's a dub. I'll have to give them their props.
Okay, well that'll be a first party title. It'll be on Game Pass.
Yeah, be on Game Pass.
So yeah, that would be a dub. But now, mind you, there was a Mandalorian game that was supposed to come out. I think it was called like Star Wars 1313. I don't know if you remember that, but it was like almost 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
It was rumored to come out and they just deaded it. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't supposed to be a first party title. It was supposed to be a pretty big title, but rumor had it was supposed to be a Boba Fett game.
Okay.
So now that The Mandalorian has gotten the popularity that it's gotten, it was a hit on Disney Plus. That's probably what sparked all this back up. I wonder if it's that same team working on it.
Mandalorian and Fortnite that they was like, listen, a lot of coin to be made. I mean, listen, I spent some money.
Yeah,
I had to have the Mando.
Definitely had me out there playing for the Beskar armor.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I wanted it.
Yeah, I'm out there for that. I need to get back on that Fortnite. I fell off, but
we do.
Yeah, we need to get back on that duty for real.
I know, because it's gotten a lot different too.
It has.
It's new map.
I don't know if this is a new map, but I know we played that big open world. When we played that, it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Like, all right.
Shoot, I think about it, man. We had a great conversation the night we played the last when the new map came out.
Yeah.
We went everywhere with that convo, too. I was like, dang, man, Columbus is very small.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm here for it, man. If the Mandalorian game comes out, I mean, it'd be a win for Xbox. I mean, they're putting all their chips into all their these new studios that they got, and I wonder what it's gonna be like when Fat's gonna meet the road and they're gonna produce some games for it, bro. Because there still ain't nothing to play on the daggone Xbox other than Game Pass.
But like that, to me, that's a move in the right direction at least.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because as much as we crap on Xbox or Microsoft or whatever, I do still want to see them be competitive to push Sony to be the best version of themselves.
They have to.
We see what Sony does whenever they get a good lead.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They take their foot off the gas.
That's the rumor right now. That's the rumor. Everyone's
trying to juice for cash.
Absolutely, and that's what everyone's worried about. Like, I don't know if you saw that. I don't know. I didn't know if it was just a YouTube thing or algorithm thing or what, but everyone's making videos about Sony being cocky again.
Yeah,
and I didn't know if that's. I don't feel that way. I just feel like this is a bad time with gaming. There ain't nothing else to play.
It's a tough time, man.
Yeah.
Like everything is in shortage.
But as an original Sony fan, do you feel like you could potentially see that on the writing? Like they're getting cocky? Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't want PS2 to PS3, and PS3 was a great console. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I understand where people were like, Sony just thought that they had everything in the bag or whatever, and then Microsoft came in, kicked them in the teeth, and then they had to come back and try to be more competitive, which is better for us as gamers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like push my 3080 to the limit.
Right. Competition is always good, man. But I do see that Sony is pushing a lot of their titles are going to PC now too. So I gotta think Sony's got something in their sleeve as far as coming up with a streaming service as well.
Yeah, I do think that they have to start competing with Game Pass soon.
Yeah, because Game Pass got a good thing going, man.
Because nobody acknowledges PlayStation Now.
No. Yeah. I forget about it. To the point where I forget about PlayStation Now and like the games with, what's their games monthly?
Games with PS Plus.
PS Plus. I'll be confusing the two. You know?
Same thing to me.
Although Sony got to do their UI a little better with that. All right, man. So Game Pass. What were we talking about with that?
Just that Microsoft needs to put the good games on there, and Sony is going to have to compete with Game Pass eventually.
Yeah. They are. Eventually they will, because Sony needs to do a revamp on their store. That's the only thing I will say. My gripe about Sony is like, when the new games come out with the Game Plus every month, just elevate them. Put them right on the front page where I can go download them real quick.
You got to remember to go.
I got to remember it. That's the stress where you're like, oh my God, what day is it? I got to get these games for they expire. You know what I mean? Because I want to have them. You just got to add them to your library.
My thing is just add them to my library, dog.
Yeah, just assume I want them.
Yeah, just assume. Man, just add them to my library,
and quit sending me email correspondence of me adding them to my library. I know they're there because I did it. Bro, it's a free game.
I hate the email that's like, thank you for your purchase.
I know. Purchase. That's what I did first. And I'm like, what did I buy? Right. They hit the wrong button. And it's no, you just purchased with $0. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Just assume I want them.
I don't need no receipt, though, for that.
They got to send it out, bro.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, man.
I didn't purchase anything.
NFL draft came and went.
Yeah.
All right. Who'd your Saints get? Did you get anybody? Anybody win, bro? Nobody.
We got a dude from Ohio State. I know that.
Who?
It's a defensive player, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got a Ohio State player. I'm always big on that. Ohio State players.
We're the New Orleans Buckeyes.
Okay.
It's a pipeline.
Okay. First of all, I'm all your slander about, not slander, but all your elevation of Jameis Winston was out the window because you were screaming for Justin Fields to fall because that's what you wanted him to go to the Saints.
A little bit, but I want to just get Rodgers. I want Aaron Rodgers.
That's what it was. Aaron Rodgers,
But I mean, just feels Jameis. Like, I'll be happy either way. But but A-Rod, Jameis, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just chill out, bro.
Hey, somebody gonna get him. Y'all might still get A-Rod.
A-Rod is threatening to retire.
Bro, what's going on over there?
Hey man, you're not happy in Packerland.
And he did it on the draft day, which is, I guess, the Cardinal no because like people were like really clamoring about that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. NFL draft, man, like it was good. I could smell the corona in the air. They can't listen. The NFL, you ain't fooling me. Talking about everybody here's vaccinated. Yeah, right. Okay. Listen, they try to get that money. Last year it was virtual. Everybody's internet connection. Like, listen, I don't care, hell or high water. This thing is gonna be in person. And it was in Cleveland of all places.
Yeah.
I wish we drove up there, but I didn't know it was gonna be that big of an event. I'm happy my Eagles got Devontae Smith. If we got Mac Brown, I was not gonna watch football next year. I want all.
Y'all good, man. Y'all got Jalen Hurts.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying though, when the pick was coming in, bro, you get to get your announcers, your analyst.
Yeah,
they were saying Mac Brown's the best on the list, and I screamed from the hell, like, yo. I told the boys, we were all watching it. I said, if we draft Mac Brown, it's over. I'm not watching football next year, and I'm done with the Eagles. I'm gonna be done. But we ended up getting Devontae Smith. I was happy about the pick. I was happy to see the players. Like, it was just, I don't know, maybe it was because of having a year off, but just seeing how the players were just being able to see and like be there and enjoy their moment, because these kids have been playing all their lives just to go to the NFL and they can enjoy it with their family and stuff. That was cool. And then we started seeing some of the people that weren't there in person. They were actually on the internet and everything. Like, okay, everybody's like, hopefully that money, that account gets the money quick because their internet connection was trash.
It was garbage.
It was garbage. Like, you hear them like, clapping and then jumping around and stuff, and it being lost 180p. So yeah, man, that's the only thing I took from it was like I was just happy that the players could be there, but I was funny meme moments.
I was happy to see Justin Fields still land pretty high. I mean, 11
to a good team too.
Yeah, to a good situation for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like all the people from the Bears are excited to have him. So I was really happy for him, man.
I tell you what I get sick of though, Kev. Not going to front. I get sick of every year to be the perennial great white quarterback that they put up. Like the kid from BYU, nothing to him. First of all, his mom was trending more than he was. Okay, and they were, because his mom was a nice looking lady, and they were just saying, "Oh man, the best thing about his whole draft was that we got to see his mom." And I was like, "Dang, that's messed up."
Yeah,
but I didn't know nothing about the kid. He threw 11 touchdowns and 9 picks last year. That was his stats. Here you go, Justin Fields played against the best competition in the country, and he fell.
Right.
I didn't understand that, bro. And then also too, and the boys pointed this out. They show interceptions only from the 2 black quarterbacks. They didn't show anything from anybody else. I'm like, maybe I'm just reaching a little bit.
Nah, that's how I go.
But I didn't get it because the Lance, what was the kid that went from San Diego State? Went to, I forget his name, Lance something.
He went high.
He went high. He's like 3 or 2.
He's like, I think he was 3.
Who'd he go to?
49ers? Maybe?
Yes, 49ers. They tried because like Garoppolo's officially out of there.
Yeah.
Although they did say they're going to keep him. But yeah, that's something I got from the draft, man. I liked it. I like it was enjoyable. I ended up watching it. I stayed up for the whole first round.
Yeah.
You know.
Did they have your boy?
Who?
445.
Who?
Was he went there driving for the Eagles?
Hey, listen, bro. You're gonna quit putting that on us, bro. All right. That's not my boy. I denounced him.
Listen, that is the president and GM.
No, it's
of the
not.
Eagles.
I don't know. I hate it, and I hated that story so much for one reason, because it gave you ammo against me for one, and for two, it kept saying
It was big facts.
Eagle correspondence, EDP 445.
Yes.
I'm like, no, he's not, man. Then he said his name, and I can't say EDP now without knowing that he said what his name was, and it just bothers me, bro. No,
445.
he wasn't there, and if he was there, somebody should have jawed him, man. So no, he was not there.
Man, listen, he's the representative of that team.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
I'm definitely not taking it, bro.
It is what it is. You don't really get to have a say in it, man. It's like, you know, he outfans you into his position. Like, man, when we think of the Eagles, we think of 445.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. I hope he's
hand in hand.
I want stuff to happen to that guy.
I mean, listen. Yeah, I mean, that ain't who you want to be hand in hand with.
No, not at all.
But
no,
that's where your Eagles landed, man.
Whatever.
I felt bad for him.
Anyways, man, AD came back.
Yeah.
All right. He came back immediately. He got yammed on by.
Put that clip right here.
I'm not gonna put it
or
there,
at least
man.
put the picture.
No,
put the picture.
Listen,
the people need to know.
He's trying to work himself back into shape. All right. He got yammed on. He said, try to, you know.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, Rui. He ended up punching on him. Hey, listen, man. Big guys get dunked on, man.
He gave him the samurai slam.
I haven't. Oh. I put it around the rim. It was right there. His little rim bar. You just tapped it on.
I mean, but AD was like when you look at AD's face.
Yeah.
No, he's
covered up. But he did the baby step trying to meet him at the rim.
And then he was on the floor.
Yeah,
looking up. Oh, I was like. Oh God!
He should have fought him. At that point, he should have jumped up and fought him.
The AD had 4 points.
He did. He
did.
He did. Listen, man. I don't.
Yuck.
I don't know. I don't know how to take that. He's trying to
Ruri got a Galaxy Opal for that. Like he dunked on AD on Wednesday. He had a Galaxy Opal by Friday.
Yeah,
because it was like, oh God, did anybody else see that dunk of the year?
Yeah, he's trying to work himself into shape, man. They're trying to get the team back.
I need that top shot.
Yeah, that'll probably gonna go for a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, next drop, I'm definitely getting in.
Yeah, I need
just
Ruri.
To potentially get that Ruri.
Yeah,
you know, because he definitely banged on him. But he's trying to get himself in shape. I mean, LeBron came back. You know, to save AD. He says he'll
immediately though.
He did come back immediately.
AD came back on like Tuesday.
He got punched
dunked on Wednesday, and LeBron was back on Friday.
Came out of the hyperbolic chamber. I think LeBron should go back into resting again. But LeBron did come out and say he'll never really be 100% just because, you know, he's on the decline. He recognizes that.
Yeah, that made me sad.
Yeah, we gotta appreciate the greatness while we got Bron, man.
Yeah,
you know, we definitely do. They lost to the Sacramento last night.
They lost to the Kings.
So they'll figure it out. You know, I think so. They'll make it to the playoffs. And listen,
gotta do the play-in tournament. It's looking like
looking like that. Shoot, the Suns now have the #1 seed.
Yeah,
they're looking good.
The Nets.
Boy.
But listen, man, I was happy to see Bron back last night. I actually watched a little bit of that game.
Okay.
And yeah, man, I think it's important that, like, listen, no matter where you fall on the spectrum, because I know I get a bad rap for being a Bron hater.
You do.
When I'm actually just a Bron truth teller.
No, you're not.
I just tell the truth.
You hate Bron sexuals. That's what you
I do hate Bron sexuals.
That's what it comes down to.
I do hate Bron
So like
sexuals.
a person like myself who's just a regular LeBron fan gets a lot of the shrapnel because you just want to go so hard.
You just take it personal.
I don't take it personal. I take it personal because you really are a LeBron fan. Yeah. You don't like this version of LeBron. You don't like him in the LA uniform because when Cavs LeBron was going on,
I don't even have a problem with that. No, I just hate Bron sexuals. No, okay, act like the man could do no wrong.
Maybe
I get sick of it.
Maybe you accepted it more when he was with the Cavs because you were all in for the Cavs.
Absolutely, LeBron. Man. Let's go.
Yeah, but this version of LeBron, you're like, yeah, I'm over him. Or the LeBron sexuals are on high alert right now.
I still enjoy him. Like, listen, LeBron's first 7 years with the Cavs, really enjoyed it. Like, first of all, I've been watching LeBron. That's the first time I saw LeBron. I was a freshman in high school, so I remember watching LeBron play in high school. Like I'd seen him when he was at St. Vincent St. Mary. So I've been following LeBron a long time.
That's when you kind of know you're washed though, because you've seen a player from beginning and almost
watch their whole career.
Watch their whole career. Like okay,
that's what hurt so much about Kobe. Kobe was the first player I literally watched his entire career, bro. Like I have his rookie card. I remember being excited. This is before he was anybody. He was like his rookie card in a suit.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
the Hornets. Was it the Hornets card or was it the Lakers?
I think it was the Hornets.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was the Hornets.
Okay.
But
you still got that card?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to get over your mom and dad's.
You
see me probing?
You know what I'm saying? But that's what made it hurt so much. But LeBron, it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, appreciate it while it's here right now.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
he's boy's special.
We talked about in pods a couple of weeks ago that who's going to have the torch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because LeBron is there. I gotta think KD's going to be around for a while longer. I would say like 4 or 5 years probably.
I hope more than that. I think LeBron still be around 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay, but at an elite level.
KD's game, yes.
Okay.
Like,
well,
I mean, his game is not predicated on doing anything but fast or explosive. It's just buckets.
Like he's like, I'm taller than you. I can jump and get to my shot, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And I'm crafty.
Yes.
Like I'm not big and awkward. I'm crafty too. So
because he just returned again.
Yeah.
And he dropped a humble 42-10.
Yeah.
I didn't like
easy.
That game didn't tick me off. The game that ticked me off was the one where he came off the bench. We talked about it. Or the one where he scored like 33 and he only played 3 quarters. Like,
man, did you see like the shots he be taking? Like he'd be taking like these fall away leaners and they just go in. It's like
it's the one where he was going to the left, but he banked it. I didn't like that. You know, like,
you be looking at it like
he's probably the one player that whenever, like, if I seen a clip of him going up to shoot, I'm like, oh, that went in. Like every time, like, okay, that went in. I know that went in. I didn't see it go in, but I'm like, okay, if I'm showing the motion, he probably made that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like it. My question for you with that though is, how confident are you that the Nets will all be on the court at the same time for the playoffs?
I'm pretty confident about that.
You're not worried about that at all.
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
They played 7 games together this year.
Not a big deal. Like once Harden proved that he could fit in anywhere, didn't really matter. Like honestly, I think he could play Harden in center. He'd probably figure out a way to get it done.
Is Harden healthy again?
He'll be healthy when it comes time. Well, listen, because there's no reason to throw him out there. It's like they can win without him being out there.
They're putting a humble 130 up. Yeah. You know, which is one of those guys playing. Like, cause like they're doing like load management. Like last night, I think they won last night, and none of the big 3 played.
No, they lost. Kyrie did play.
He did?
Yeah, KD sat out because I remember.
I saw KD sat out.
I remember seeing the Kyrie highlights. Now they lost.
Okay,
but Kyrie was just out there cooking folks.
Really?
Yeah, but no, they dropped that game. But honestly, it's like after they clinched their spot, like they don't care anymore. They're true. Like, okay, just stay healthy. Let's get to the postseason. Like we've already clinched our playoff spots. We don't have to do this silly play-in tournament. It doesn't matter anymore. Like,
how much longer we got until the playoffs start?
There's 9 games in May. Okay. So yeah, we're it's pretty much over. Okay. Well, matter of fact, today's May 1st, so we've maybe got a week left of the regular season.
Really? All right. So out of the East, though, they also Trailblazers. That's why. Yeah, Trailblazers.
Yeah. But listen, Trailblazers trying to make sure that Mans don't lose his house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dame wrote a big check, man.
Yeah. And McCollum only had 10 points, but so. The Nets, though, as far as them, they're number 1 seed right now. They're I don't see anyone in the East other than the Sixers. The Sixers, I think, are going to be their biggest.
They don't have enough shooting. That's the problem.
But if they go bully ball, though,
you gonna bully KD? You gonna bully James Harden? You gonna bully Kyrie? Nah.
I think the Nets' biggest hurdle they have is staying healthy. You know, staying healthy because like as long as they keep the number 1 seed, they won't have to go through Milwaukee and the Sixers. They just have to go through one of them. Yeah. So the Nets and the Sixers and Bucks will cancel each other out. One of them will cancel each other out.
But they still might end up like having to play like the Heat.
Yeah, the Heat's gonna be a tough
like that. It's gonna be a tough out.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be a tough out.
I actually don't know because I think Tyler Hero got.
Yeah. I was just about to say that Tyler Hero got other things going on right now. So the great run he had last year is like
my boy went out like PJ.
Yeah, he did.
Sad.
Yeah, he did.
Even though PJ balling. I get the Hornets all their props, man.
Yeah.
And LaMelo might be back tonight.
Are they going to playoffs?
Let's go. Huh?
They going to playoffs, right?
Yeah. I think the Hornets are like a 4 seed.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they haven't clinched, but.
You ain't slick. You just want that top shot LaMelo card to go up.
I'm home, man. That's an investment. That's a LaMelo. I got a LaMelo rookie. Yeah. Toy got Zion.
Really?
Yeah. Like, remember we got those pre-order packs a couple weeks ago? Uh-huh. Well, she got one too and never opened it. And I asked her maybe like 2-3 days ago, I'm like, hey, what'd you get in your pack or whatever? She was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third. I was like, did you? But really what she was referencing was she just seen like the clips of who was available.
Okay.
So that's what she thought. And I was like, oh, let me see. Uh-huh. So then we went to it. I'm like, you haven't even opened this pack. She was like, oh, okay. So she started opening the pack. Boom, Zion dunk. I'm like... I feel it.
Shade. Although, shoot, Toy always hits on the sneaks for you too, though,
she
man.
She does, man. She got a lucky hand. Got lucky.
Yeah.
Love you, babe.
Yeah. Shout out to my wife. I hope she's waiting on the email. Remember, I got to text her when we get off this pod. She be the one to be like, I got this email from this Travis Scott. And I don't know who he is. Baby, those are my shoes.
Right. You've done it.
We got to buy him now. I think we got 48 hours.
Listen here, bro. Yeah. If I was you, listen, Khalees had an account, Danny, Dante, Lil Nadir, Malik.
Yeah.
Kennedy, Maya, all of them had, listen, your mom, your dad have an account. I'd be like, listen, we're going all in.
Absolutely.
All right?
For dad's shoes.
All the kids I be looking at, I take care of y'all every day. It's time to take care of dad.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm buying the shoes. They're like, you're buying them.
Yeah, you ain't got to come up with no money.
Yeah.
I just need you to just do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
just do it for dad.
This is your Father's Day gift, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to pay for it.
And I'm paying for it.
How lucky are you?
All right, man. So NBA coming down to the end, though, bro. I'm just wishing we could fast forward to the playoffs. And I just want everyone to be healthy. That's all I want, especially with Jamal Murray going down the way he did. I want no one else getting hurt. Nobody believed in Utah. First of all, we knew this. I didn't think the Suns would be the number 1 seed in the West,
right?
But no one believed in Utah, so I'm like, okay with that.
LeBron might have goofed not having the Lakers sign Chris Paul.
He had a chance to do
that. Yeah, I mean, he could have went after Chris Paul.
He could have, right?
He could have went after him.
Chris Paul's balling, man. Is he the MVP this year? Seriously,
I mean, I feel like he's got a good argument. I feel like Steph is probably the MVP, or they stink,
Embiid.
Though. Huh?
What's your name? He stinks. Golden State stinks, don't they?
They do, but Steph is on a tear. Like,
you know what? It's Chris Paul's then. Because think about it. It always goes to the best player.
Yeah, he made that team so much better.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I just love the fact that we're getting to see Devin Booker on the big stage.
We still don't believe in CP3.
No, we don't believe in CP3. They're going
to No. I believe in CP3. I still don't believe in the Suns.
You don't believe in the Suns?
Nah, I don't even know who do anything.
I just like Devin Booker, man.
Once the Nets came through and still went ahead and ran on through them, I was like, okay, yeah. Phoenix about what I thought.
One thing is going to change this year in the playoffs, though, is that we're not in the bubble. So I do wonder, because like a team like Milwaukee, remember last year before we went to the bubble and before coronavirus took over, Milwaukee was rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like you could not beat them at home. Yeah. And when the bubble happened, they weren't. We figured out they weren't good.
Nah, they're not good this year. They've been dropping a lot of games. I don't know if you probably just haven't been paying a lot of attention to what the Bucks have been doing. They're not great.
Not great.
Nah.
Yeah. But once again, this is the Kevism that I call them Kevisms. Is that you like once again, if they can't beat the Nets, they're not great to you. And
listen, if you can't win, you lost.
So there probably are decent teams. I could put my eyes on them to see. But in a playoff series, I don't think that they're going to do much. I don't think they can beat the Nets though.
The teams to watch for me are going to still be the Clippers, Lakers. I'll throw Phoenix in there. They're doing their thing.
Okay.
I'll give them their props. Philadelphia and of course the Nets. But
nobody else in the East.
The Heat, they'll be a tough out, but I don't believe in them. The Knicks, nah.
I think the Heat match up well with the Nets.
Nah,
I think they do.
Nah,
I mean, I think it'll be a good series.
Because this is the thing. For what the Heat do well, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, Bam is a great defender, especially down in the post. Defend who? Oh, you gonna stop DeAndre Jordan? Like,
if Duncan Robinson and Hero can get back on their stuff and start shooting well again, they could be.
Duncan Robinson. Oh yeah.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah. I was thinking he was the other guy. He got shipped out and then cut.
Oh no, heck no.
I was about to say he's gone, isn't he?
Gone,
yeah, he's playing Call of Duty.
He retired.
Yeah. It was Myers Leonard though.
Yeah, Myers Leonard. Yeah.
But nah.
Okay.
I mean, Tyler Hero regressed big time. Where's Kendrick Nunn?
He's just returning back from COVID. He actually is playing pretty well again. He actually is. And he was one of the first athletes where we looked at, maybe we should look at this COVID thing a little different. Because it was like the Monstars. They took his powers away because he was balling. He got COVID, came back, and was trash.
Yeah, he ain't been.
He's getting back to it again.
Okay.
He is getting back to it.
I know Bam is a dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Butler.
Right.
And is Driver still out there?
Yeah, he's out there. He played well the other night.
Really?
Yep, he played well. They're doing a little management, but I don't know. East-wise,
Heater kind of a blip. I mean, Milwaukee's still. You have to watch them. They can win games, but they're not world beaters. Like nobody in the East is a world beater to me. It's like the Nets.
They're tough.
Staying healthy is going to be their only challenge.
Yes.
If they can stay healthy,
ain't
nobody stopping that. From the champagne from popping.
Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, I just hope we can fast forward through it all and everybody stay healthy and we get some good series and shoot. Getting some good basketball is always a plus, and in this time especially.
Well, no, the real question is, do the Lakers make it out of the West? Denver? I mean, Murray went down or whatever, but they still a solid team. Joker Joker still series MVP contender.
Gordon is playing pretty well for them.
Yeah.
JPP, whatever his name is. What's his name? Michael
Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. Who's Michael Paul?
I don't know.
That's Pusha T's guy. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about.
Is that Shampoo?
No,
we miss you, Shampoo.
We're moving on.
That was always great mystery.
To answer your question, I don't know if the Lakers will make it out the West.
Ooh, you losing faith?
Well, if they can all stay healthy, that's the thing. If they can get everybody healthy again, just know the rain's coming, bruh.
You saw Rui out there ruining.
No.
Although AD, you was like,
listen.
Ooh,
I gotta give
Russell, had 4 points.
I gotta give Russell Westbrook his flowers, bro. He's playing very well right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's playing very well. If he gets that team to the playoffs, we gotta definitely take back some slander from them.
I don't know.
They're rolling.
They're still not contenders.
I mean, they're rolling. See, there you go with the Kevin's kids. Because they can't be the Nets.
Well, here's the thing, especially in sports, bro. You can't be middle of the road. You'll never get anywhere being middle of the road.
True. It keeps the fans happy.
No, it keeps them maybe a little bit interested, but that means all it is you're gonna draft low and you're gonna end up with a lot of money on the books, but you'll never get over the hump because you know what I mean. It's like you're middle of the road.
Yeah. I don't know if it means anything for them. It's rolling like they are. I just like Bradley Beal.
I look at the Sixers and the process, the way that they talked about it, and think about how many different ways they've retooled that team, how many people that they shipped out of there, and how quickly they've just given up on guys trying not to be middle of the road.
True, but I mean another thing with the Sixers, at least they're throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
But what set them back a couple years was them signing Al Horford, that big dumb contract.
Yeah.
Like they should have never given him all that money. They should have rolled with the young dudes and kept those guys together. Even if they didn't, because like
they had a lot of like Nerlens Noel and Jaleel Okafor. They had a lot of bigs.
They did, but he's balling right now, and I'm sure they're
took
looking
long enough.
Yeah, it did, but at least they're looking at him play well right now for the Knicks.
Yeah,
at least. But you know, it is what it is. The Knicks, they might be a decent team.
Knicks ain't a contender.
No, at all. I'm just happy about them being decent again.
Yeah.
All right, man. So Maul and Ruri came back to the JVP last week. You know,
the Stooges
came back.
He's a bum. Nah. You know, I love Maul and Rory, but
I do. Yeah.
Academics been on a roll, boy. I tell you what, Academics had a great month.
Yes, he did.
Of comedy.
You see the clip I sent you the other day about him breaking that all down. He made a lot of sense, man.
The rent was due.
Yes, the rent was due. They had to come back. But well, all seriousness, the fact that they don't know the business, because like Maul kept keying in on he doesn't need a contract. And like Joe kept saying, like, no, we have a contract.
Right.
There's contracts. And it let me know that this might have been about business. I know it was what you said it was, which was that Maul felt why Joe would tell Ruri to stay home when there is a head to this all. And
I mean, when they talked about it, though, it literally, like, it was a little bit about Rory, but Maul just ain't like the way Joe was talking to him.
Exactly.
And he's like, listen, I know Hov. I ride around the city with B, bro. You Joe Budden. I don't need you. I don't need you. My brother is hip hop.
Have you seen the numbers with what they did when Maul and Ruri were gone?
With Ice and Ish?
Yes.
No, but you know what? I can imagine those numbers were high just because people wanted to know where Maul and Ruri.
Yeah.
Because now the real question is, how did the podcast perform on the episode when Maul and Ruri came back? Because I imagine it probably went through the roof.
Can we
see? Can we look it up?
You probably can.
Okay. How do you see this? In the podcast app? Does it tell you?
You can just go to the YouTube and just look at the views.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
That's what I've been looking at.
So I'm sure that probably went through the roof, bro.
Yeah, it probably did.
Yeah.
But I wonder how long it's going to sustain. And I didn't watch it this week to watch it, but as far as everyone's going to
you didn't watch the return of Maul and Ruri?
Not that one. The one after that. The one today.
Okay.
So I got to check that one out to see what it's going to be. But if it's sustainable or not. Because, Ak had a great month.
Yeah, that was pure comedy.
Pure comedy.
One of these days, somebody's gonna slap the taste out of Academic's mouth, and he's gonna deserve it.
But you gotta get to it first.
Yeah,
I think he'll even say he deserves it because he's been going super hard.
He's funny. That was funny.
That was very funny.
Yeah, Bubs, the two Stooges.
The rent was due. They had to come back.
Somehow he grew legs. I don't know how he's walking around.
But I am glad to see that they're back. I hope they can keep it going. I do think that Joe would fumble the bag if he doesn't give Ice and Ish their own show.
Oh,
definitely spin that into that. And,
how long could that last though? Because it's like, did we like Ice and Ish because they were really good?
No, we liked them because they were
just there.
But that's why I think that what I was saying earlier about Academics making a lot of sense. Joe kind of proved that you could put anybody's next to me and I can make it work.
Yeah, I mean anybody could do what Academics does if we just playing it like that.
True.
You know what I mean?
But he's got a loyal fan base at this point. So anybody could do it.
He does, but anybody could do it.
Yeah, but anybody can do it, but they're not going to have a fan base. They got to build that up. And and that's the thing with academics a lot of people don't like is that the way he built it up, highlighting all the stuff that was going on in Chicago. Yeah. So now he does have a following, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I just look at it like, I understand from the business side of it, it's like, academics, he's self-made, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude did it all by himself, no handouts. The industry didn't like him. Everybody wanted him to lose, and he still succeeded. So it's like, hey, clap for him. Yeah. But as far as what he actually does, it's like anybody can do that. Yeah, true. You ain't LeBron or nothing out here, bro.
True. All right, man. So last thing we had though, we got J. Cole. He got a new album on the way. Does he? Supposedly.
Oh yeah, man. 750.
Yeah, 750.
On the Marlon Roy return show.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that was blowing Ice and Ish's 345.
Yeah. But they did break it down. I was happy that they did break it down. And that was cool. It was a good show. But you did say that it was gonna do numbers, and they might win an award for that.
Hold on, I know we was about to get to the next topic, but
all right. So you're saying though,
Parks is a bootlicker. a lot got exposed. All right, Parks is a bootlicker, and it was the worst kind of people to be around. And if nothing else, what this showed me is I don't know how much longer the JBP gonna last in its current format because. As much as they made up and they moving past it or whatever, I feel like a lot still got exposed. Yeah. And Parks is a bootlicker.
What is Rory then? A worker?
Rory is a worker. But I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, true.
Because Rory got his own things outside of that too.
True.
And Maul's a man of principle. Like Maul is the guy who he says he is on that podcast. He's that person.
He is that person for real. Yeah. If anything, if you ever questioned it, the way he came at Joe last week, and definitely he was the only one that went directly at Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he definitely brung it all to light. Whereas Rory was like, okay, I admit what I was doing was wrong, and I get it. As far as introspective concern, saying what you were doing and taking ownership of your stuff, I thought that was dope. But he never challenged Joe on what Joe did. Right. Because that's in my opinion, is a true fact. It's like, yo, who are you to tell me not to come in? Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Maul was saying. And then when regardless of the reasoning, we should have talked about it as a group. And that's all that was said.
Or sitting out, that's cool or whatever, but like you can't just leave it at that. Especially when Roy talk about I asked for clarification, like, well, why? Why are you feeling like that? And you just put an exclamation point over what you said. Yeah. It's like, first of all, that's like if we look at it in a business sense, that's super unprofessional. Yeah. And you know what I mean?
But it also points out who's the boss.
It does. Mm-hmm. And I mean, listen, Joe can be the boss of the Joe Budden podcast. Like I don't think Roy and Maul are really looking at it like, oh, I mean, you the boss or whatever, but you're just kind of the leader of this crew. And like,
see, I think it hurt that. I think it hurt him by Joe moving forward and bringing in Ice and Ish. It definitely like Joe could come back and say like, yo, I've done this without y'all.
That's fine. But that's what I'm saying too. It's like, so yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. Well, so what?
In my opinion, what made the Joe Budden podcast fun to listen to was how they busted each other's chops. Yeah, and they just chopped it up as normal dudes would do. In a way, it started getting into they weren't really sharing as much. Like they weren't really diving into themselves as much as Joe would. And I think Ish and Ice both did that. They dove into how they felt or
they
how
just weren't industry trained.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the part I say about academics making a great point. I think that if anything they could take from it with being them as in Rory and Maul is that looking at what Ice and Ish did when it became more personable and they shared about themselves instead of being more industry-ish, I think they should take that page from that book.
I mean, I can see it, but I mean, what are you really asking for them to do? Are you just asking for them to crap on people more?
No, just crap on them, not so much crap on themselves, but just, I don't know. Just crap on themselves. I mean, share more. Because, think about how many times we listen to the podcast and Joe would be like, well, I've shared, so what do you think? And, okay, yeah, Maul, you're going to say you're too cool. Which, I mean, that's kind of the thing. And then Rory, kind of mixing, I need some fiber in my diet or whatever, or I'm going to put hands on Joe. And that's what became kind of the running thing.
I think, as far as, them personally, I think we're kind of to a point where it's like, man, we've heard so much. It's like, bro, what do y'all really want to know about me? All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be chilling. Like, when they do something, they talk about it. But it's like, I mean, Ice and Ish were just new people to it. So, yeah.
And they don't have any industry ties, though, either, Kev. I think that was telling, though. Kind of just talking?
Well, I think that, that would have been cute for right now. But eventually, it's like when they did start having those industry ties, you find yourself right back where Maul and Rory was. Like, it take a lot of heart to be star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot of heart, like, to even for academics to still stand in the space that he stands in, where it's like, I'm not anybody's friend in this industry or whatever. That take a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Or Ice and Ish built for that? Like, do they even need that?
True.
Probably not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They probably didn't, it might not even want it to kill me, really.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're just helping out Joe. So, like, yeah, for them, it's like getting on the mic and be like, yeah, I don't like DJ Premier or whatever. It's like, that don't mean nothing because I don't know DJ Premier.
Yeah.
But DJ Premier also did the intro for the Joe Budden podcast or whatever.
And the bootleg you're talking about does know that. Does know DJ Premier.
Exactly. But, okay, so I'm saying, so, like, let them keep on progressing. And now one day you do run into DJ Premier. Now things done got awkward.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what I mean?
Just keep the cameras rolling.
And I mean, we see, how many times have we seen Joe out here give a hot take about somebody and then 2 weeks later, oh, I love them so much, and he's bootlicking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not... it's funny, but it's funny. We can laugh at it because Joe gives it up about being phony. Like, we know that he's phony, and it is what it is.
Yeah, Parks did sound real uncomfortable at certain parts
because he he looked crazy.
Yeah,
he knows he looks like a bootlicker, and nobody wants to look like a bootlicker, man. Like, I mean, we're just keeping it all the way funky. Like, that's not even. If somebody said that you were an ass kisser or a bootlicker, bro, you would be offended.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but Parks looks like a bootlicker, man.
I mean, he did, and
he was up there sticking up for Daddy Joe.
Yeah, he did. He definitely looked the part.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, I can see why y'all would be upset by that, but it was like the show feeds a lot of families, and Maul's like, listen, that's cool, but we should have focused on fixing this. Yeah. And it's like, it don't sound like Parks was really. I mean, I'm sure his reach is limited, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like the energy is even a little. Yeah. When I listen to that, and it's only been one episode. I don't know.
Well, you gotta think about it. It was them coming back to deal with the people that kept the ship going.
Right.
So it was, in a way. I mean, it wasn't Joe and Parks versus Rory and Maul, but it seemed that way.
Right. It seemed like Parks took that side or whatever, took that stance or whatever. He took bootlicking, and now once it's all figured out. People ain't gonna forget what you did, bro. And I know Parks was like, he just trying to, like, Parks should have advocated for them a little bit more. Is all I'm saying. It's like, yo, even if you're gonna still do the show or whatever, and because I mean, Parks was getting a little comfortable with Ice and Ish. I was like, listen, they gonna swing on him one of these days.
Yeah, you kept saying that. Yeah, you were saying that. Yeah, I wondered how that was gonna work out.
Parks felt like he got promoted to compo now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, he was
the B mic.
He was the fourth mic at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When Joe and when Ruby and Maul was there or whatever, Parks was the D mic. He barely had just got on the mic or whatever. Right. Now we got Ice and Ish. It's like, yeah, I got promoted. Now I got a little tenure on you.
Well, here's the thing that gets me. Like, I understand what Maul is saying as far as wanting to be talked to and respect. But I grew up.
Oh, no, that's period, bro.
But I grew up watching Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I look at all the turnover that Howard Stern had with his people that he had on the show. And that's kind of what, like, it was a detriment of it because the show was good as a listener. We wanted to keep listening, but there was some turnover. Guys didn't want to be talked to a certain way. Didn't want to get dealt with a certain way. Yeah. And I think when you got 3 or now, 4 people on the podcast, you're going to have that from time to time. Yeah. But keep the cameras rolling. Let us see those arguments. Let us see that fight. You know. Also,
I would also say this, like, me and you always we talk. I don't think we ever talk about it on the podcast, but like, privately, whenever we would talk about the show, like, man, you always notice it's like, yo, Joe always made sure to talk to Maul a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
he joked with Maul a certain kind of way. It's like, yo, when he laughed at Maul, it would be like, yo, man, I'm not about to just give you all these props like you the big smooth player or whatever. Nah, man, get out of here, blah 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 blah. He always kept it cool, but you know what I think it is? He knew Maul wasn't gonna be played with like that. But it's like, man, but calling Rory a flunky and a stooge and like joking on him the way he's joking on Rory, he's like, Rory will take it, sort of. But
until Rory can't take it. It's like,
exactly.
Rory, Rory's looking like a shooter, man. Like he's about to go there and shoot everybody.
It wasn't looking nice.
You don't think any of this has to do with the relationship that Joe has with Ack?
I don't think so.
Because Ack brought that up.
Not as far as Joe and Maul goes. Maybe Rory.
No, I'm talking about the smoke that Rory had for him. I think it had to do something with Rory.
It could be. Okay. It could be. But first of all, I don't think Maul say what he going like. Now see, that's the other side of it too, man.
Okay.
Like they gave it up on academics for the long. Maul gave it up on academics. He gave it up on the Breakfast Club. He gave it up on a lot of folks that that was in the industry or whatever. So they do give it up. You know what I mean?
Well, to their oppositions supposedly. but not giving it up to everybody.
Act wasn't in opposition to Maul, like,
but he felt the need to flunk on him.
well, he felt like he was doing something corny. But you know, it was a time when everybody piled on Act. Remember, Nipsey threatened to slap him.
True. Yeah,
you know
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro,
all about that. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it ain't all good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so do they keep going? You think?
What's that? The Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah.
I think so, but it's gonna take some time, and I feel the worst for Parks, brother. Like, I feel like
we haven't listened today.
Joe is Joe, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. And Maul and Joe got enough history to where it's like, yo, they can go through something and come back from it, and it's all good. They were just having a little argument,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little misunderstanding. They wasn't seeing eye to eye, but it's like, man, Parks' character kind of took a shot with that,
Yeah,
and it's
for
like it's hard to come back from a character. You know what I'm saying? A shot to your character.
Yeah, all they can do is make good content. People will just brush over it and just keep going. So we'll see what happens.
Man, Parks was going to get. I'm telling you, I would like to see Ice and stay around just a little longer. Eventually, one of them was going to come from Parks because Parks was getting a little slick.
It'd have been ish.
Yeah.
All right, man. So back to the J. Cole thing. Do we get an album this year?
Probably not.
We're not getting an album this year. We're not getting.
He's in the studio. Allegedly, Boss.
Everybody's in the studio.
Yeah, Boss sent us a picture.
Yeah, okay.
J. Cole in the studio, man.
Yeah, he's in the studio. I mean,
Maybe we get Revenge of the Dreamers 4.
They'll do like the NBA draft. I mean, NFL draft and say like, oh, we're all COVID tested. No, we're not getting it, man. We're not getting any new music until people can tour.
It's coming up, man. New York opens up in July.
Yeah. Well, if that starts happening, then we'll start getting music again.
It's May. Yeah. It's time to put the music out. That way, by the time the tour comes, we know the songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, we're getting Certified Lover Boy this year?
Man, we probably get Certified Lover Boy in the next couple weeks.
True. All right. I
mean,
we'll see what happens.
Once they can book the tour, I already seen Lupe was he got a show set for Cleveland in November. I
saw that.
That's unfortunate, brother. I will never.
Oh no!
I will never go to Cleveland in the winter ever again in life.
Never. Yeah, I thought I would never see you again. Like, oh, okay, just move to Cleveland. Right. Even his dad, they're never coming back.
Right, never again. So I wanted to go see that Lupe show. Yeah. Did you go to the virtual concert?
No, I saw it. I saw they were streaming it at college campuses and stuff. It looked pretty dope. Yeah. But no, I didn't go. Did you
go? No. You know what made it so funny too is it was like, I was sitting there, I was like, okay, well, I could just buy the general admission tickets, then I got to buy 2 tickets. And I thought about it like, no, I don't.
Yeah, why buy 2 tickets? Why buy 2 tickets?
To watch it on TV. And then I was like, to watch it on TV? Nah. It's okay. All right. I'll watch some YouTube footage.
Yeah, I'll watch the rebroadcast.
Yeah, it'll be
somebody got to be streaming it on Twitch.
Jay bought the NFT, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
He bought the NFT. So I mean, he must have went to the show. Hopefully he went to the show. So.
Yeah, Jay's real, man. He's a real one. All right, man. You got anything else?
Parks was a bootlegger.
All right, I knew you was going to throw that in there. All right, man. I am Nadir.
It's Kev.
Hey, yo, we're Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 255. Drink more water, people.
Peace.
Peace.